Good morning everyone, it's Tom and welcome to episode 7 of this 4 countries in 10 days mini tour of Northeastern Europe. I can't believe I've reached this far. These last few days have felt like they just went by super quickly and I'm kind of panicking now because I've only got my last 3 days left of this trip. So if you did miss out on episodes 1 to 6, there's a link popping up on your screen now where I show you things to do in Vilnius, Riga and Tallinn, so that'll be especially good if you're planning a trip down to the Baltics or have friends that are planning to go down there, so do check that out. But today in episode 7, I'm currently in Tallinn, Estonia, and I'm heading over to Helsinki, Finland. Super excited. I wanted to get there in a little bit of a different way because I've been taking flights, just hopping over each Baltic country really quickly because they're quick 30-40 minute flights. So I wanted to find a different way to get down there, and I found a fast ferry that was recently introduced where you can get from Tallinn to Helsinki in about 2.5 hours. It sounds really far away, but actually Helsinki is only just over 80 kilometers away from Tallinn, so very, very close. And actually found out that a lot of the Finns come over to Tallinn just for a day trip, especially on weekends, so that's actually pretty cool that you can just hop on a ship, in 2 hours you're in Tallinn, look around and get back to Helsinki by night. I'm really excited because, you know, I love Scandinavia, kind of biased because I'm half Scandinavian myself, I'm half Norwegian. And I've been to Denmark, of course, Norway and Sweden, and I'd always wondered, what is Finland all about? I've got 3 full days in Helsinki, so that'll give us a lot of time to fully immerse ourselves in the people, the culture, and the food of Finland, and really get a feel of what Finland and Helsinki is all about. So anyway, let's go downstairs. We're going to walk down to the pier, which is about a 10-15 minute walk from my hotel. We're going to get ourselves on the ferry, get over to Helsinki, and then I'll start giving you some of my first impressions of the city. So let's get to Helsinki. So I'm just walking now from the hotel to the ferry. Always double check which terminal you're going from because there's so many different boats and ships. Luckily, when I checked out, she helped me Google and she even called the place where I'm getting the ferry and they were able to say which terminal to go to. So it's only just a 15-minute walk from the hotel, which is super good. I'll talk to you after checking in. So I've just arrived here at the ferry terminal in Tallinn. If you want to get the cheapest rate, buy your ticket online. I'm taking the ship with Eckerö line, I think that's what it's called. Eckerö line, it's hard to pronounce it. It cost me 29.90 euro for one-way Tallinn to Helsinki. You don't need to print your boarding passes, which is good. Just keep a mobile boarding pass with you, and then you just scan that at the boarding gate, so it's super easy. And then when you get on board, if you want a separate cabin for yourself, then you pay an extra 39.90 euro. But I didn't really want to do that because I'm going to go around and explore the entire ship for about 2 hours. So anyway, we're just waiting for boarding now. It's starting in about 30 minutes, and then we'll get on board our ship to Helsinki. So we've just left the port of Tallinn. It's going to take about 2.5 hours to get to Helsinki. Just had a quick look around. There's a lot of different areas that you can get lost in and explore. There's duty-free shops, cafes, bars, and there's even a floor with a buffet, international buffet there if you're super hungry, and you can prepay for your food as well in case you want to. So Eckerö line is kind of like a mini cruise, but for just a short distance. So anyway, I got my spot here on the sun deck. There's about 10 floors on this ship, and I'm just going to chill out a bit, look at the views, and can't wait to get to Helsinki. Okay, so we've made it to Helsinki. My room is absolutely tiny. It's really small, but anyway, we're hardly going to be here. We're literally just going to come back to sleep because we have so much sightseeing to do. So what I'm going to do, as usual, I'm going to take a little nap and go out a little bit later for my first night here. I'll see you in a little bit. So it's my first couple of hours in Helsinki, and I wanted to do something completely different, and I wanted to come to HAM, which is the Helsinki Art Museum. No, it's not the food ham, but to get inside here it's 12 euros to get in, and it's open until 7 p.m. so I thought I wanted to really come inside and just explore the whole art scene, or what's inside the Helsinki Art Museum. And there's 3 exhibitions on show at the moment. There's the Old Age exhibition, Pavel Altama exhibition, and also the Ellen Tesleff exhibition. So I'm going to have a look inside and check it out. I'm really curious with the Ellen Tesleff one. I've heard some really good things about the artworks there. So let's go inside, have a look around the Helsinki Art Museum, and check out what all the fusses are all about. Can I please have this meal on the 7th? Yeah, So it's time for dinner, and I thought, let's not go somewhere expensive again. I'm going to save some money. And, you know, I've been realizing that I've been eating in a lot of super touristy places, and I wanted to try something local. And in Finland, what they have is their own version of Macca's or McDonald's, which is Hesburger. So Hesburger is actually the biggest hamburger chain in Finland, Estonia, Latvia, and Lithuania. And actually, it's more popular than McDonald's in those countries. countries, but it's originally from Finland, so that's why I wanted to have it here. When I was looking at the menu, there's nothing written in English, so I had to kind of point at whatever looked delicious. So I got a double patty burger and upgraded my meal to a large, so it cost me €8.95 for everything. So I'm curious to see what it's like. On the menu, actually, it's pretty funny. Everything you can find at Macca's, you can find here. They've got their own version of the Big Mac, own version of filet of fish, own version of the McChicken. Let's dig into our Hesburger, or as they say here, Hesse. First, let's look at these fries. They look pretty similar to the McDonald's one, actually. Pretty much same crispiness. The color's just a little bit more yellow than Macca's. That is good. I feel like the oil it's cooked in is a bit different. I'm not sure what oil that is, but I can really taste the difference from McDonald's. It's not as oily as Macca's. Burger, this is a double patty. Let's see if it looks appetizing. So it does look slightly more appetizing than Macca's. The lettuce is actually really green, and the cheese underneath it, it's like that kind of melted hot cheese. And even the patty just looks a little bit better. So maybe that's why they've got a larger market share than McDonald's here. I've also heard that they put much more mayonnaise and sauces inside it, and I love that. I don't have to actually ask for extra mayo or ketchup, tomato sauce, so let's dig in. That's actually really good. It's so much better than McDonald's. It's almost like a gourmet burger. Now I understand why it is more popular than McDonald's here, although you'll still see some McDonald's shops around. If you are in the Baltic countries or Finland, then definitely check out Hesburger or Hesse. You can't go wrong. It's a lot cheaper, and you'll be getting some good quality stuff. I mean, better quality than McDonald's. So anyway, let me finish my burger, and then we'll head back to the hotel for my first impressions of Helsinki. Okay guys, so first impressions of Helsinki, and I'm gonna have some help from Mr. Glow here. He is the mascot of Glow Art Hotel here in Helsinki. And Mr. Glow, are you a tiger? I think you are a tiger. I think so, right? Yes. Okay, so Mr. Glow is going to help me give me my first impressions. And before I start, I just want to tell you that I arrived here on a Sunday. So arriving on a Sunday in some European countries, a lot of things are closed, and Helsinki is no exception. A lot of the things here were closed, which kind of limited things that I could see on my first day here. That's right. So also my first impressions are based on my first 6 hours here in this city. The very first impression that I got of Helsinki is that it is a little bit expensive. It's considerably more expensive compared to Estonia, Lithuania, and Latvia, the last 3 countries I was just in. So do keep that in mind when you're coming to Helsinki and Finland, that it is the same price or at par with its neighboring countries and cities, Stockholm, Oslo, and Copenhagen, when it comes to prices. So bear that in mind. It's even double the price of a lot of things than in Tallinn, and I was just in Tallinn this morning. So make sure that you stick to your budget when you come to Helsinki. Also, the people here are super friendly, which I enjoy. It really helps that when people are friendly to you, it really de-stresses you. It makes your holiday and journey so much easier and better. So I really like how the Finnish people will go out of their way to help you in anything. You ask them any questions, they'll help you, even if it's not their job to be doing that. They'll do their best. Here in the hotel, they really helped me with my itinerary. I could see that they were struggling a little bit with what they could tell me to do, but they really tried their best to show me on the map even where I should be walking and what I should see first, what I should see last, small things like that. So I really, really appreciate it. So thank you to the check-in staff here at Glow Art Hotels. No old town. Or maybe there is. Anyway, my challenge for tomorrow is to find out if there's an old town here. Here in Helsinki, it's not like Tallinn where there are old city walls and a condensed old town. I have a feeling Helsinki is like one big old town where it's kind of spaced out. It's sightseeing places. So my challenge tomorrow is to find a good walking route to see all of the places here in Helsinki and learn a bit more about its history. But we're going to be doing a walking tour tomorrow morning. That's going to be our first agenda for tomorrow, so we can get get a crash course about the history of Helsinki. When I was asking some of the locals about what I can see or do, they were a little bit unenthusiastic about what I should see and do. I felt like they focused more on bars and drinking and stuff like that. And I'm the kind of tourist who wants to immerse myself in the culture and learn about the history and the people, and drinking's always the last thing on my mind. So I'm not sure if they're trying to hide something that there's not much to see here, but tomorrow I'm really going to try my best to show you the best parts of Helsinki so that when you come here, you'll be able to do everything that I did in a day. Let's see what happens tomorrow. So stay tuned for episode 8 tomorrow, which is going to be all about downtown Helsinki and what you can do in a day. And we're going to be walking a lot, and my mission is to find a good restaurant with some authentic Finnish food. So let's see. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up. It'll really help my channel. Also head over to my channel and subscribe if you like watching travel videos such as this, where I always give you a rundown of the best things you can do in 1 to 2 days in each city I go to. Social media, if you want to keep in touch with me, Instagram is the best place. I'm more active on there. I do a lot of IG stories where I ask you guys questions on a specific place that I'm in, and if you could give me tips for my vlog, then you can always just comment on my IG story and let me know personally. Good night from us. Always take care, and we'll see you in the morning.